I think this close to raid, voting people to death shouldn't be allowed.
Here's what we're gonna do. This is going to go to Tyler. It's not. I mean, I can get my opinion is I would dish out any punishment necessary at this point. I would probably change the percentage. That's what I would unironically do because it's just I'm tired. And I understand other people are so tired of it. And I understand Yamato hasn't gone to all the meetings, so he doesn't know. But if you're going to basically pull the main character card, you should have the ability to read the room if you're going to try and do that. And it's absurd. But this is going to be a Tyler decision. I've never heard of him until this, and I've had great interactions. But I've also not been at any of your meetings. So yeah, Tyler.
Could our mayor pick the next rep for the next tribute chest, please? Could we choose this in house?
Yeah, I mean that's been that way every week except this week. I knew it was over the moment you said Yamato.
Now, when you said Yamato, it was like despair.
If everyone takes a step back and you look back at this 1 year from now, this is hilarious.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny.
Yeah. However, in the moment, I see y'all's frustration, but you will laugh back at this a year from now. So what we'll do again, I'm gonna talk with I'll message Tyler. I'll tell him, the situation. I'll explain it somewhat.
Yeah, we're all gonna be saying, remember when Yamato got put to death for being an idiot? That's so funny. We're all gonna be laughing a year from now, guys.
I'll try to give him an unbiased, just like, hey, here's what happened.
Someone put a really good summary of what happened.
Actually, I have something to say about this. Oh, go ahead.
Can you give me the summary? Where is it?
Let me scroll and find it. People are typing.
This is crazy. Almost every person who's gotten all cores is gonna be dead.
The one from Necrit.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
Like the message that Barney sent, was at 4:40.
Sword, are you crazy?
No, I agree.
Good luck reading that.
And verbally, which I can pull up on Twitch.television. Actually, we can pull up.
I thought that was in my house.
We were going to do GDKP. It was one of the pitches that I had running for mayor, which I got elected, by the way, and everyone knew it was going to happen, except you. But maybe you just don't fucking play the game. Maybe you don't type in general chat.
Hold on. The reality here is if I was in Yamato's position, I had no idea any of this was going on.
Bro.
I got all these items, and now I'm met with like fucking 50 people who are like, well, hey, we had an announcement that you missed. And say, oh, okay, this thing I'm doing isn't going to fly here. All right. And I would just fold. Whatever.
Yeah, but it was not like that. He was just approached by Spartaco saying, like, you know what? We just decided if you don't give the loot to the mayor, you're gonna get executed.
That's literally not true.
You can check the vote.
This argument is in bad faith, because you have executed so many people for stealing the loot is known.
Okay, but that's exactly the way it was said. Like,
no,
if I was Yamato, I wouldn't have reacted the same way. I would just like give you the items and leave. Because you approach super hostile, like super hostile.
Okay, whoever's speaking, it seems like he's telling.
And you're still talking.
So no,
it's not true because everyone said
I'm
no.
not afraid. I'm not afraid to say like the things like they are.
No one's afraid.
I don't care.
No one's afraid. So I will agree with the point. You do come off as hostile. You actually do. I will agree with that point.
It was definitely
a question from
definitely
on
defensive.
I mean, when I
approach
you with the GDKP with the GDKP logic that I don't have gold because I gave it away and I've been 60 for so long.
Okay, I get the GDK thing, you hate that, but you're misrepresenting the entire situation on purpose, it feels like. It's really weird.
All right, moving on. There is a VOD. Tyler.
You can check the VOD.
All right, Tyler will VOD review. I will ask him and say, hey, you're going to have to put a personal touch into this. You're going to have to look at a VOD review. I'll make sure that's included. If you want to give an accurate decision, I recommend you watch literally the entire, you have to just watch it and come to your own conclusion as War Chief. And obviously some people disagree. Zico, what did you want to say?
A question from Zenon on site. We never actually got the actual percentage of the vote. We just heard a bunch of, oh, I didn't vote yet.
Can we take a vote now then, maybe?
What was the exact percentage, please? We didn't even make a poll. We did a reaction with emojis. So,
well, let's just make a poll or something.
Oh, we got a bag.
More proof to the point that
I mean, you didn't make a poll. You made.
It's in the chat. We did.
Also, are we gonna take into account that Yamato almost got 3 separate groups of people killed in the same day? Like there were very close calls and then people did die.
I mean, I'm not going to shut us over being bad. What do you want me to do about this?
That's irrelevant. Actually.
Also, I'm
That
pretty
is
sure like
irrelevant.
Deathbins is like bad faith because didn't he show up late to the meeting anyways?
Man,
Like,
these meetings
he
do
missed like
suck.
the first half. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Welcome.
This shit is ass.
Yeah, welcome to our
Okay,
weekly.
do you understand
It's not
Corey,
fun.
why I come off as so hostile now?
This is
Because
our
I'm so
hell.
tired of dealing with this.
I mean, I get it,
mean, yeah.
but again, I'm gonna send it to Tyler. And Tyler had to deal with Alex Bones last week. He knows the undead. Like, he is fully aware that this is not the first time, second, third, fourth. I don't even know what we're on. I mean,
it's every week.
It's whatever number guild meeting we had.
Lost him to the government
So-
psyop.
all right. Again, do you all have all of the loot?
He had it all
No.
loot except the
Of course,
Alcor.
is being held
Kept
hostage.
The staff of Jordan,
Well,
Jordan
he-
and the
he does
Alcors
not
if you give it
have-
to him.
He does not have an Alcors.
Okay, then
He
had
has
everything,
the item.
pretty
Well,
much.
he has to
So-
claim for it.
We're going
He has a staff of
to.
Jordan, that's it.
All of that is on pause
Well, if we,
until Tyler reaches a decision. Hold on.
So he does have the staff of Jordan, right?
it would be great to get the
Yep.
staff Jordan to the person
He does
who won
have
it,
the
though.
staff
That would be
Jordan.
nice.
I mean, that would be great, but he has it, and so Tyler's gonna have to deal with it.
Okay.
I mean, worst case scenario, I just
Okay.
buy another one from Tribute Chest, and Yamato's character dies. You know, like that
We're
can
not
happen.
killing Yamato's character, bro.
I mean, that
I
would
know,
be
that
great.
said,
That is like actually
You
ridiculous.
could
worst
fix the
case
timeline.
scenario. But it's just
Why
it's
is that
really,
ridiculous, though, Lakari?
It is hard. Look,
Because you're level 60. You're really gonna kill one of our best
you
fucking
do.
consecrators?
Sure.
You're
Yeah,
doing
absolutely.
What
But, like,
fucking bullshit.
so
That's
Lakari-
stupid as
if you
fuck.
get to level 60,
It's
It's
actually
like
dumb.
content.
You know,
and
you
Hold
know
on,
that's
hold on.
fucking stupid.
Lakari,
Like, how can you even argue that?
Lakari, when
What?
someone says, if you don't do this, we're gonna vote you to death, and that has happened 4 other times, and then they say, no, I'm gonna, and then it happens and they get voted.
Brother on you.
Like, it's like I holding a gun to your head and say,
Objection.
I'm gonna pull this trigger if the vote passes. You say, you know what, I'm gonna survive it.
Objection. The vote allegedly only reached 64%, according
there-
to
and-
our report.
And there's that
Yeah,
argument.
it's
So it
higher
doesn't
than
have
that.
to.
That's
So hold on, hold on.
Negative vote.
Assuming the vote succeeded, sure. And this is Tyler's discretion. You know, that was a different vote for a different time, percentage required. But yeah, I will say I would have said you need more than 50%. I don't know what I would have said.
Wait,
It's
I have no
at
idea.
71%
Bro,
right now.
let me just explain. Okay, like, sure, you can punish him in some way. That's fine. But killing his character over this shit is like way too fucking far. If
Agreed.
anyone thinks
Taking it
otherwise,
seriously.
you're fucking
We voted-
retarded. Actually.
Mayor
Then
for a
vote
reason.
for that.
Just
Then
take
vote
him
for
off the
that.
first raid if he was gonna be on there.
Corey, I think
Get
that'd be
punishment.
great. You should run for mayor and make that a change when you.
I would say I would prefer his character not die.
Yeah.
I prefer that. I agree, Lakari. That sucks. But again, it's
The undead
like
would
when
really
you're
prefer
like
the loot not being stolen.
when you're threatened.
When the
It's not like it's
precedent
coming
is
out of
set,
nowhere.
yeah.
I have to watch the VOD. But if
I mean,
someone
yeah,
says,
I get that he's threatened,
Just,
but like,
just watch the VOD.
Why
It's
just
so-
like this?
It's so
Right?
easy
Like-
to like realize what happened.
Hey, I just came upstairs because I was listening to all this trash.
I mean, this is an unknown precedent. You know, we've.
I'll
done
answer.
this
Save all
before.
the
We have killed
questions.
people
Save all
before.
the
I don't
questions,
understand
chat.
how anyone is
I wanna
confused.
listen.
because it is
yeah.
it is a 60 versus
like, I
another
don't-
person, but at
I
the
mean,
same
at some-
time, it's the
Yeah,
same
it's,
threat.
at some point it's
Badass
like counterproductive,
bastard.
right? Like we
Yeah,
need to have
fantastic
something else.
stream.
People are
Thank
gonna
you,
do
man.
this anyway. We have to. We're dealing with this anyway.
Thank you, sir.
Like
Also,
even
I
though
don't
people
feel
know
like
we've killed people
being level
before.
60
All right.
immune to like
Hey.
having the like.
Tyler
all
is
the
gonna
precedents.
really love having won that guild duel. This is his decision ultimately. I can give him my opinion, and he again, this is ultimately his choice. So
The
just
easiest
wanna say
solution
that-
I
going
mean,
forward.
I'm open to be presented with like other options of punishment, but like
There
as
are
far
other
as it
options.
That's
stands,
so
that's our
crazy. We
precedent.
should talk about this for like 20 more hours.
All right.
Actually, I think.
I agree.
so
People
Assistant
not
War
reading
Chief,
the
could I
item
have a sidebar with you
for
section
2
is
minutes?
not an excuse.
All right.
It's been there the entire
Hey.
time.
Can I have a
People can use
sidebar
the
with War
section.
Chief for Assistant War Chief for 2 minutes?
what do you want?
Could I have a sidebar with you for 2 minutes right over there? Could we just step to the side where nobody else can hear us for 2 minutes?
Why
Oh
do you
my
think you're so
fucking God.
special?
Bro, Vay's gonna kill him.
Because she won the role.
Are you like some type of leader in the undead? Like actually?
The loot was stolen from her. The staff, Jordan.
So the
War
staff was
Chief,
stolen from
I
you.
would like to speak with you privately for 2 minutes, please. Could I please
right.
have 2 minutes of your time?
Fine, fucking
All right.
2 minutes.
We step to the side where nobody else can hear us. Okay.
Okay, go
It's
ahead.
just me and the Assistant War Chief. Hey, War Chief or Assistant War Chief.
Assistant War Chief.
Yes. I saw you. You lost that duel.
2
Conveniently.
minutes is ticking.
Now look, you may have everyone else here fooled. All right. but I see this sick twisted game you're playing right now.
What?
Isn't it convenient? Isn't it so convenient? The week that the undead win the race war, You are assistant war chief, and you have to hand select who represents us. I just find it so convenient. You being a troll and moving to the undead.
Motherfucker, I selected Soap for the trolls. Do you understand Soap's knowledge?
Soap is a queen.
Okay, but Soap is also
a wholesome queen.
Soap was having a panic attack mid fucking thing from overwhelming cluelessness. I selected Soap. The only other comparison that person up for grabs was Zach. Have you been in a call with Zach before?
No, I've not met Zach.
Zach for Yamato any day.
So real.
That's crazy. This is a private conversation that no one else can hear.
All right, go on. Sorry.
So I just find it convenient that you choose Yamato, a well-known rat for the undead, you know, to represent us. You're saying, I see the operation you're running here, and I'm just saying, count your days, assistant war chief. 2
minutes is fucking up.
I will not let the Forsaken fall to your troll voodoo.
I'm in the room with everyone else. So I chose Yamato. Yeah, because Yamato wanted to do it, and I didn't.
Yeah, I bet.
My bad.
I'm sure he did.
My bad.
I will not let the fight
something we don't hear enough in the guild. My bad. I should have thought more about how fucked it is for you guys.
I know they're putting chemicals in the water, turning them Murlocs gay. I know they're doing it. It's just trolls.
I also feel like not reading
an
announcement or showing up to a meeting at all is a bullshit excuse, because there are people who show up every single time and get fucked over by people who don't show up. And they're like surprised
it is
when they
a
show
bullshit
up
excuse. Like, okay, no, you cannot know about it, but when you're confronted with it, like, hey, by the way, we did have this announcement, and you say, oh, well, I didn't see it, so it does exist. Whether you saw it or not, now change your tone, because now you know about it. That's where you fold.
Yeah.
But I have not seen the VOD, guys. I have not looked at this myself. I've just gathered a little bit from you guys. I'm gonna send a message. Tyler has to make the decision, guys.
Honestly, I see the VOD. It's just gonna be ridiculous.
You're gonna love the part where he gets called out for acting like pirate.
Misrepresented the situation's comically bad. Like
he gets called out.
Either way, everyone.
We're acting like pirate.
With this
no
again.
shot, man.
Hopefully you guys got all of your loot. I know the staff of Jordan is gone. The Alcor's Sunraiser that Yamato wanted to pick out of the auction house. Like, we can move that to someone else. Like, basically, we can take the item from Yamato's inventory, or the idea of being able to give them. We can do that.
Nice.
But give it to the mayor. Give it to the mayor.
But of course, all of this has to go through Tyler. All right. So we're gonna have to wait for Tyler to get on. Tyler's going to have the ultimate decision. For now, you just got to deal with it. All right.
How are we gonna kill a guy for ninja looting an item he hasn't received?
Question.
He did. He stole the staff. He literally took the staff of Jordan. We've killed for the staff of Jordan before. We do it again.
All of this goes to Tyler.
Here's my
he
understanding.
Got all the items. He got that one item.
And the Alcor's for his main.
Yeah. Didn't you take the mace for your ult?
Exactly. Like, well, man, I get.
All right.
Please, so that watch the VOD, please, I beg you.
Sorry, your life is so hard.
Oh, you guys have an issue with the...
All right, I left the call. Let me handle something else. Hang on.
Jesus, how many things does Soda have to handle?
Real life stuff I need to deal with. 1 second.
So from my understanding, chat, when I was coaching Yamdef earlier, he said he wanted to do the tribute chest because he wants to loot. Since the undead, everyone that's been picking out of the tribute chest, whoever got to pick, I think he understood it wrong, because he was in the understanding of if he's the one that gets to pick, he gets to keep all the items he wants. I think that's how he understood it, because he's like, oh, I want to do the tribute chest really badly, because the undeads had like a traditional thing, how they've been doing that. It's not the right thing to do. But Guzu was here earlier too, saying Soda originally said whoever gets to pick, they get to keep and do whatever they want with it. If you want to be ethical, you could vote it with the team. But if you want to keep it, you can just keep it. That's how Guzu and I understand it, at least. Guzu was here earlier and he typed that in the chat, right? So that's like the first part. The VOD review, we could review the VOD, but maybe should we let Tyler see it first and he handles it? Because I'm not in the strong position here. This is like the leadership stuff. It's kind of like when the pirate stuff happened, you guys were like, oh, DM him. It's like, I'm not big enough to talk to these guys, nor I don't think he will treat me fairly because his ego's massive, right? So somebody big as him had to talk to him, which is like the guild leader at that part, right? There are some things I could talk about. And if it's not okay, we could push on. the whole Yamdev thing. Oh wait, he's VOD reviewing.
And then the undead rule is if the person who gets the items doesn't immediately trade them to the mayor, then you get killed.
Not necessarily.
That's the biggest dog shit I've ever heard.
Okay, yeah.
That's the undead rule because we've had issues with people stealing.
So that's the undead rule. Basically, the way I do it, the tribute chest loot goes to the person that participated in tribute chest. In this case,
exactly,
it was Yamato.
Exactly.
All items go in his inventory, and he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's the rule.
He
That's
can.
exactly what I just explained.
But the undead can vote to basically kill him. Or like make the items go in. They can vote for things to force him. So you can't just take it and then like run scot-free, guaranteed you get them all, nothing bad can happen.
Kill who? So basically the
And in this
undeads could
case,
vote to
so
kill
the vote,
someone.
They talked about the vote, whatever. What I think is going to end up happening is Tyler is going to have to basically decide what percentage of votes need to succeed. What percentage of votes needs to succeed? Every time I've done it, I think Zico said 65%. So more than half of the people have to vote to do whatever they vote for. In this case, killing him. So, but it can change. It's whatever Tyler wants. So let's move on.
Loot in the past, it's not like.
Fuck, I wish I could pause and
It's
talk.
just one of those things where one person ruined it for everybody type of thing. So that's the rule. So you can trade it to me now, or we'll vote to kill you, and we're not gonna trade you.
The undead rule is over the guild rule.
Yes. Well,
should I talk to Tyler? Should I talk to Tonka? Should I talk to Tonka and see what he thinks about it?
Technically, you can't. Technically, you can. We do have to get his approval first. So we would vote to kill you, and then Tonka would have the final say on whether he does it or not. He's your friend, so you have a good chance.
Vote to kill me. What if I just don't accept? What then?
Fuck it, vote to kill him.
Then you get kicked from the guild, dude. Can we just move past this?
Well, the thing is that Soda Poppin knows that he chooses like a controversial person.
I did not choose Yamato because he's controversial.
To fuck us over.
I chose him because Yamato wanted to do it. He asked me to do it. I said, yeah, sure, whatever, fine. I should have put more. I should have put more thought into it.
Yeah, I don't think this is on you, Soda. You're just trying to be a good man.
Sorry, guys, I'm giving the items. I'm just gonna keep the 4 best items.
And then we just simply kill everyone he brings to us. It's a very simple solution.
Yamato's probably just a really nice guy. He's just.
Yeah, we can write it on his epitaph.
Okay, that guy's doing that to buy the good side, and they can trade everything. I see what he's doing. His strategy is kind of good.
The game, so I think I'm just gonna choose people that actually play the game and deserve it.
That's actually true. Like there is people that just come for the meeting, like take a picture and they log off.
Yeah, like no hate.
They don't
I
play.
have never seen.
Hey, you fucking idiots! Do you think that someone who doesn't play the game is gonna have gold? That's what GDKP solves. People that play the game have gold to bid.
No, it doesn't work like that.
It does.
What is Sardako talking about?
Wait, let me talk. So what's the? Everybody told us before when we joined the guild that gold was worthless, right? Because we couldn't use Action House. So, for example, me, I've been giving gold to people that need mounts. I've been giving my items for free. I'm not been charging like for room cloth bags. I've not been charging for enchants. Like I'm not charging anyone. Why? Because gold is worthless.
Billy
So
Bob,
who are the guys that are going to be having gold right now? People that didn't like. People that being like hoarding gold all this time.
This is a good point.
I do think GDKPs are a terrible way to do this. Regardless, it is a terrible way to do this. It is.
Big Mex, yo, thank you. Big shout out to you.
Yeah,
Miles, give me a shout out. PPC, of course.
However,
the rest of your day.
That's what they've decided to do, regardless. So again, Yamato is being a piece of shit here. He just is.
Exactly, because everybody said that gold was worthless.
Personally, I think GDKP is weird, but it's whatever. Like if the mayor decides to.
Hey, if you want to do loot, you do it how you want when you're the mayor. Okay?
I mean, I don't know why you're saying Can you call it something else?
It's literally just a gold.
Soda made.
So a lot of you question marking. How is he being a piece of shit? I mean, the thing is, you can do it. You can do it. It's drama's good content. It is, but you're opted in to basically collect the loot for the undead, all right? Not yourself. This is for the undead. And then you steal it all. That's being a piece of shit, if you don't understand that. Now, he doesn't have to get punished for it. It's drama. It's funny. He can do it. But he's not a piece of shit for that? Are you like slow?
You're right.
Now you're saying
He's
you
not
didn't steal
wrong.
it, but from here you said I'm gonna keep the 4 items I want. That's what I heard.
He's gonna keep the 4 items.
Just say that. Like, it's a gold.
I can't pause. This is live, chat. I can't talk.
The gold. It's just an auction.
Soda did allow this rule though, so he knew this was gonna happen. So that's where it's kind of his fault too, because he's the leader, right?
Shit. Like, yeah, gold doesn't matter, but GDKPs does not make it to.
I'm gonna pause. GDKP talk doesn't matter, guys. This is stupid. Anyways, he made this rule about. Remember what I said about Guza and I setting this thing, and then at the start, Soda said the same thing. Whoever takes it gets to keep it. If they want to be nice, they could give it to other people. Since he allowed that, that's why Undeads had so much drama. Like Alex Bones keeping the items, the last guy before that keeping the item, the last guy before that keeping the item. That's why they had Zico and Shobek fighting too, because Zico wanted to keep the items and sell them for gold and whatnot. Like Undeads, they've been on this trend of just so much drama with the loot. So everyone who goes in thinks it's okay to get the items if they do get to pick, because that's the vibe I got when I was coaching Yamdev earlier. I think there's a little bit of confusion and misunderstanding. Definitely when Soda said he's being an asshole, that's true. Yamdev could just give it all away. If they're saying that's the new undead role, he could do that, right? But Yamdev wants to make sure with Tyler, sure, let's give him that time. If the talk with Tonka goes wrong, however, then Yamdev gets flamed 100%, right? So we'll see what happens.
Summon. There's one raid right
I don't
now.
have any more shards, so either the other.
No, I'm talking about summoning.
Okay, perfect. So we have.
Not gonna lie, this might be the dumbest drama. It's too deep. It's just how people think differently and think what they're doing is right. And maybe Undead had history, guys. I just told you guys, Undeads have been just, whoever got through the trippy chest, they've been yoinking. I don't want to blame Soda for this, because he's done OnlyFang twice and he's been upgrading it and making it better each time. But him saying after the trippy chest, trolls go do whatever, torrents go do whatever, orcs do whatever, undeads do whatever. He thought too big for the streamers and thought streamers could handle the situation well. But I think what Soda should have done is, hey, whoever wants to run for the leader, undeads, raise your hand, and you guys are gonna do a vote to pick. I think that's what should have happened at the start, like very, very start. Same thing for the orcs, same thing for the torrents. Maybe they did that, but from what I understood in the orc side, the orcs just voted day one and he became leader, and he's doing a great job, by the way. Shout out to the orc team. Orc had no drama with the loot stuff. The other ones, yeah, I don't know. There was no check if they're doing good or bad. So this happened in the undead side because there was no one checking.
Sword, don't care. Sword of corruption, don't care. Why is he constantly re-fucking-freshing? Okay, leveling item.
He was leveling out.
Okay, 2 freezing bands. He still has a flurry axe. Where did those come from? Hold on.
Yeah, give it to him.
Okay, it's done.
Yeah, Undead's always had
Next
drama.
one
This
is
is not
gonna be-
new. Undead's always had this drama.
Hang on.
This bow probably better on the torrents, but we could just roll it off. Does anyone have a hunter ult?
Stars. 2 freezing bands. I'm
Damn.
assuming Yamato gave his freezing band to stars? Because I still see a flurry axe. That was a flurry axe trade. Both for 1?
Okay, we have the 2 freezing bands. Okay. Hunter alts, if you're undead with the hunter
Yeah,
ult,
Undead's had loot drama every week, chat. This isn't new. This happens
Master
every
Dako.
week.
What items did Yamato keep? Like, just... Did he keep Ellie Mage Staff? Did he keep a freezing band? Staff and Alcors he said he's going to keep. Okay, so he ends up giving everything back. Besides the staff and the Alcors.
About you, it's yeah.
What was Alcors,
Somebody else
chat?
said they had a hunter, right?
Alcors. Wow. Oh, it's a dagger. 58.
All right.
Got it. Biz tanking. Okay.
Okay. Call him. If he wants to talk, sure.
Leveling sword, but you. It's better off trading it, but.
I just don't know. I'm just asking because I don't.
Do you have a?
But I'm literally scanning the VOD.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm like seeing things like actually just what happened. Not
Hey,
everyone's
does
side
anybody,
of it.
Is anyone a disenchanter that has an equipped
Garbage weapon. Don't care about it. Northern wind. Trash.
to you after?
Okay. Two-handed axe. Don't care about that. Gloves of holy might. Sure. Whatever. So I'm just gonna get through all this gear.
Within 10 levels. Was the...
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not missing like an argument.
We have
that
a ranger
sparks up.
bow. We're giving it to Julia.
Yamato's calling me. All right. Yo. So I've heard everyone else's side. I want to hear your side. What's going on here?
I mean, first of all, I need to know where the issue is.
All right.
Where's the issue?
So the issue is they
Okay,
basically
Yam's on the
voted
call.
for a death, and they say 64%, but we have to get what Tyler thinks the percentage needs to be. And yeah, I could put you to death, but Tyler could also veto it. That's pretty much it.
Wait, so they're putting me to death for giving the items in a fair way?
The Alcor Sunraiser.
But I don't even have that item yet.
You're right. You don't. And the Staff of Jordan.
But I rolled for that and won.
Okay. If that's the reality, then sure. But regardless, the undead put in a vote, whether it be your attitude or
But if he rolled and won the staff, why did they want to kill him? I don't understand. He gave all the item. Alcors isn't even there yet.
Reached the threshold it needed to reach. That's Tyler's discretion.
I feel like there's a little bit of corruption on this side, guys.
Me for not liking what I have to say. I am the one that speaks the truth and the one that is fair to everyone. And they don't like that? Sounds sus to me.
Well, so the thing is, they may not like it because of their announcement that you didn't know about, and then when you were told about it, you said, I don't care.
Wait, what do I not care about?
The announcement that basically how they wanted to do the loot. Now, I disagree with how they're doing the loot. I disagree with it.
Well,
but
yeah,
that
it's
is,
cringe.
But
what?
That is how they decided to do it, regardless of how you feel. So they can absolutely opt in to vote.
Regardless on how I feel, guild rule number 1 is the one that gets the loot decides what happens to the loot. That's
yes,
the rule,
but
okay?
everyone can also vote.
Rule is rule. I don't give 2 fucks about the undead cucks with their rules. Their rules don't matter. The guild rule matters, and that's all I see. And then second of all, I did nothing wrong. In the end, what? I gave the items. I rolled for my Staff of Jordan. And I'm clearly deserving of the Alcor Sunraiser as well, since I'm the guild's DPS pumper rogue, no?
That's not how that works, Yamato. Again,
I mean, that is kind of how it works, no?
No, it's not. It's not how it works. When you're with the undead and you're sitting with a call of like 50 other people, no matter how you feel about them, no matter how you feel about their rules, they do have their own individual rules, and the undead themselves, as a guild rule, can vote someone that they deem worthy to death or any other punishment. They can't. That is a guild rule. It has happened to like 4 other people before you for the same exact reason. But the difference is they're not level 60 and they're not like, they don't know Tyler. So I don't know what Tyler's going to do. This is a Tyler thing. I don't think you're going to get put to death. I don't think you should get put to death. However, I mean, fuck. Listen, I haven't listened to the whole VOD. I've only gotten through the beginning. You went in. They told you how things were doing. Sardako did come in a little bit hot with like the explaining to you, hey, this has happened before. No, you're not doing that. If you do that, we're going to put you to death. He went really straight in. You put your defensives up. That's fair. But like, this is like the 8th time. This is. So I'm not surprised by their side. I'm not.
Others are just fed up.
I do think
the last tribute chest they fucking blew up
calm down a bit
on
and it's
Alex.
Not like they're in the
they
middle
literally
of this
blew up on
happening
him.
for the 8th time, everyone's gonna like take a breather. Like, well, that sucked. That was cringe. That's annoying. They'll probably be in agreement. Let's not kill Yamato.
But first of all, I still don't see the issue. Everything worked out as planned. Everyone got the items. I rolled for my item and I won my item.
The Alcors, though, is not guaranteed.
We made content. It was all content, and we all love content now.
We do love content, but that's not.
Yeah, so
I disagree. That's not just the end of it. It's not like, hey, I was just, I betrayed everyone and I did all this, and it was just content, by the way. No, that's not.
But
how
I
perceive this.
I still don't understand where is the issue. Why am I supposed to getting punished when all I did was give away the items and just make a little bit of content?
At the end of the day, you did end up giving all of the items. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I'm still watching the VOD. I'm just telling you from my perspective, you took the items. Okay, you did end up getting bullied into giving them back because they were annoyed, and you probably everyone was fucking annoyed with you. But again, maybe you don't even need to be punished. Maybe nothing needs to happen. I'm just telling you what I've gathered thus far and from what I've seen. You go in and they say, like, you have everyone telling you, hey, no, as the undead, all of us as a undead village, we've agreed to do it this way. You say, no, I'm doing it this way. And then the village votes against you, and you're like, what did I do wrong? That's what I hear. Now, you did end up giving all the items back, sure, at the end of the day, but that might have been after fucking
No, wait,
bullying.
Soda, wait. I did not give the items back. They belonged to me in the first place. I contributed the items. Say correctly. You said guild rule number 1.
You're right.
If I win the items,
he's right on that.
They are mine items, and I contribute
They're in your
them,
bags.
right?
I mean,
Exactly.
I
And I contributed them.
There are two things he shouldn't have said
really
though.
Shittily. Again, I haven't fully watched the VOD yet.
I want to explain and pause, but I can't chat. This is happening live right now.
The concept of when people do the tribute chest and the items are theirs, I basically said they can do whatever they want to open up the possibility for someone to be a piece of shit. And you decided to take the option of being a piece of shit. It's not like...
Yeah, I think it's funny.
It is, sure. No, I agree. It is. I'll be honest. The undead meetings in a year from now are going to be the most entertaining.
Wait, so I actually listened to like 10 minutes in the VOD. I was not in Discord, right? I was legit leaning in my chair, listening to the fire starting. I was scratching my nuts, not trolling, and I was ready to go back into the Discord, ready to hear all the flame that
Your Protect G is acting a little bit sus. No, I wrote down what I wanted to say. I wrote down Yamato saying mean things. He doesn't care. He shouldn't have said that. I wrote it down. I want to call him out, but I can't talk right now because it's fucking live, you little ding dong man.
That's a read the room kind of moment. They are on the
Big TPS Shamans Unite.
Cobalt Streak
Mud
and
Hut
like
Clan
the Zico
remembers.
Showback and the Sardako and the fucking... Who else? God, how many? Did you hear of any of that?
It is called for. You don't even know what you're saying.
Have you ever been to a Moon, Penta, Alex Bones? Have you been to any of those meetings? Do you remember how those played out? People weren't having fun, but viewers were, and there is that argument.
Just how it works, though.
This is 100%.
Anders are just fed up. This is bad timing for him to fuck around like that.
Bring him anything,
and we could play.
It's like this is a take it to Tyler moment.
Yeah, we gotta wait for what Tyler has to say.
You how Tyler's gonna react. He's gonna ask who got the items. He's gonna realize everyone got their stuff, and everything was fair. And then he's gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
And love.
Okay.
Because I.
And then that's what's
I rage baited 50 people.
I would argue I don't think you were rage baiting. But
I
that's
mean, I was a little bit. I was a little bit.
I think you were rage baiting, yes, a little bit, but I think you were also just being a bit of a piece of shit. But
that's the same thing.
Sure, you rage baiting, piece of shit, whatever. And yeah, Tyler's just gonna be like, "Hey, fuck it, I don't care." Okay, then that's how it's done. Point is, I just gotta take it to Tyler. I gotta look at the VOD, and I'm trying to give an unbiased perspective. But again, with the context that this is the 8th time, it's actually happened so much that it's almost becoming funny again from an outsider's perspective. But, I mean, I understand why they were so quick to say, bro, we'll just fucking vote you to death. I completely get where they're coming from.
Yeah, I can see their frustration in history. Like I said, this has been ongoing for a while
you
from the
won the
undead
staff
side.
of Jordan, so the only item that you have, you won that. I'm assuming, I'm going to believe for a second that that's true. The only other item is the Alcors. You wanted to buy the Alcors from the auction house.
I mean, I won it, no? So
you did win it, but again, and you can take it, but the guild, like the undead, whether you like it or not, have the ability to vote you to death or to whatever punishment they see fit if they all vote and they reach a certain threshold. Tyler's gonna have
They
to
just
give
can
that
vote
number.
you to
My
die if they
threshold
don't
has
like
always been
you. Holy
65%.
shit.
But y'all didn't come to me when you made this vote. You didn't. And I don't know what I would have said. I may have said 65 again. I may have said 60. It would have been over 50 for sure. So this is now a take it to Tyler kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
the Roddies,
whatever their
man.
punishment sees fit. I don't think dying is ideal, but they could take the Alcors from you. They could. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else they could fucking do. I don't know.
Wait, but you're gonna give the Alcors to me, though. That's what you said.
I did. I'm gonna give you the Alcors,
Or
but
are you not a man of your word, Soda? Are you not a man of your word?
I'll give you the
Are
benefit.
you a hypocrite?
I'll give you the benefit that the Alcors in the auction house item is not as straightforward as the other items that goes. It did kind of sound like I just get you whatever item you want. You chose a rogue item. You are a rogue. It is functioning differently than the other items that are supposed to go to quote unquote the undead. However, it's still a tribute chest. It's the undead's points that are being spent. You can't be rewarded because just right there and then because you won the chest. It is slightly different, but I feel you should put two and two together that it is.
Guys, I'm tired and I need
undead
to eat. I'm gonna
item.
forget
Yes, it is
about
in
what
your
I need to talk
inventory,
about. Can you
and
wrap it up,
can
Mr.
keep
Soda
it,
Poppers?
But it's an undead item, and the undead know that, and the undead can vote you to whatever punishment they see fit if they vote. So
Okay,
that's
listen,
so
Mr.
again.
Soda.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be the man here. I'm gonna be the man here. I'm gonna take the blame, but I'm still gonna see a middle ground. I will ask the undeads for 3 people or 2 people that want the dagger, and then we're all gonna death roll for it. How about that?
Take it to the undead. I'm not the one voting or anything. I'm not even there at
I'm
the
not
meeting,
talking
man.
to these freaks again. What? You can tell them. Fuck those guys.
Soda laughs because we all know the undeads are fucking.
I mean, dude, this is.
I don't know why undeads getting so much drama. Why are they so loot horny, man? Chat.
I mean, I can ask the mayor and see what the mayor
Why
says.
are undeads like this?
We'll see how this goes out. All right, man.
Well,
But
have fun
but you.
watching the bot.
I'm
sure
all
you'll
right.
smile.
I mean, I've already watched. Okay, have a good one. Hold on 1 second. I still have real life shit.
Okay, I think that's it. If you guys watch everyone regularly or know what's been going on, last week they had a huge drama with the Alex Bones thing. That's why Alex Bones got killed. But to be fair, when Tyler 1 was interviewing Alex Bones said, if you pick me to do the tribute chest, can I keep the staff of Jordan? And Tyler said yes, so Alex Bones kept it. I don't know the full-on story because I go to the orc meeting when undeads are having undead meeting and Taurans are having Tauren meeting, trolls are having troll meeting, right? I don't know what goes on detailedly, but from the interview I watched with Alex 1 and Tyler agreed to give him the Staff of Jordan if he does find it and win it, and that's what Alex did, and Alex got killed because I guess he didn't want to give the Staff of Jordan away. But yeah, undead, they've been being whoever did the tribute chest, they've been trying to like keep everything that is beneficial to them. Alex said he would give all the items to the leader also. Okay, was he saying 2 stories then? Undeads are brain dead. Yeah, undeads just have something, man. And I think they're all like... You know that mage that was being mean to somebody died earlier? He typed, ha 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 ha, get wrecked to somebody that died, right? And I was thinking, how do some people get created that way? Why is he whispering somebody that just died out of nowhere, right? It had to be that he died in the worst way possible, and he made a new character and named himself Easy Class as a mage so that he could trigger mages and make mages unhappy. And whoever dies, he spam whispers them and laughs at them because he's probably been mistreated that way. The undeads, same way, they've been mistreated so many ways and they all feel like betrayed. So I think that's why they're a little bit more sensitive about the loot because this has been an ongoing thing, right? And they're frustrated. And I think Sardako just became their new mayor again. Funny story, I think Sardako was the first mayor, but he got overthrown. And then Zico was like in charge, and then Shobek challenged to duel Zico because Zico took some items and was trying to sell them or something around that line. and then Alex bones up. The undeads just love loot, guys. So it's about time they blow up, and Yamato chose or wanted to do this at the worst time, and this is not how the loot works, right? Yeah, undead leadership, they need to do something about it, man. They need to do something about it. Like, you can watch in Soda's channel too, the whole drama stuff.
Or we vote on killing you.
I feel like if you took accountability for the situation, though,
he's not
it
wrong.
might be okay.
Shit.
We're reacting, and
Put like a bounty on his head.
when T1 gets on, he will
Pay
talk to
up
Yamato,
or
and Yamato will.
die.
This is
When
no. This
T1
is
gets
not.
on, he will talk to Yamato, and Yamato will give us the items.
It's not.
I think you should kill him anyway.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's an undead. It's an undead law. He's breaking the law. You either trade the items instantly to the mayor, or we vote on your death. There is no more discussion. We're voting on his death. We will send it to T1. And unfortunately, I really feel like T1 might not kill him for this because they're friends. But we're gonna have to see what he
Is
says.
Grubby undead?
In the auction, you should kill
Tear
him
off his
too.
flesh, whatever he has left.
Here's what I think. Tomorrow, Tyler's the leader, and they're gonna get in the call, right? Soda just broke it down to him. Yam could go two ways. He could be an asshole, then he's gonna get executed, and people will not like him. The question mark part for me is, let's give Yamdev the benefit of doubt. Maybe he didn't know about this because he hasn't shown up to any of the meeting and he thought he wanted to keep it, right? That's how I understood it. But after being confronted, it could be the meanest way possible, whatever. He gave all the items out except for Staff of Jordan and all cores, which is kind of questionable too. But Soda did, I mean, he did say he'll get him the daggers, but that doesn't mean that Yamdev gets to keep it because they have a new rule on how they want to do things. Like, you have to give it to the mayor or you get executed. I don't think Yamdev knew that. So, if Yamdev agrees to just give all the items, I think it's over. But, he did win the Staff of Jordan in a row, right? So, I don't know why they're mad about this. Right? Situation's kind of silly. It's silly. And there was a little bit of part I will call out where he said none of them... What was the quote? I didn't sort of talk for a while and I was just listening. But he said something around the line of like, I don't care about these guys, right? That could be kind of offensive. So these guys on the left might be more angry. But he probably thinks he was on the correct because whoever does the tribute chest gets to keep all the item, right? So in his way, since he gave all the items and he won the role on the SOJ, he thinks he's right. Which in a way, he's not wrong. That was the guild rule. And I said it many times, like Guzu knows it, I know it, Soda knows it. The tribute chest, whoever got all the loot, is supposed to be able to keep it. If they want to be nice and ethical, you could give it away, right? Which... he won this, gave all the item in the end, right? It's just the dagger he wants to keep too because he's a rogue and he wants dagger. So what do you guys think, chat? For the people that's been listening from the start. If Yamdev gives in, we lose content. I think there is a fine line of difference of when you could read the room and it's content and people are having fun with it. Sure, we could play along. But if there's a vibe of somebody's upset, then you should drop it immediately. It doesn't matter who it is, right? He did nothing wrong. Don't care. I think Trump should have won. I think undead suck. It must suck to be an undead. True. It's content, but it's just item. And most of the leveling items, they wouldn't even see the leveling of their own. Dude, that's what I mean. I haven't gotten any of the items we've done in the tribute chest because you don't really need it. It looks cool. It's cool loot. It's cool, but you don't really need it to win. I always said in the org team, we should just give it to new people so they can be happy and have fun with the items. And the veterans, you don't really need it unless it's like pre-raid biz. Sure, then you could fight for it. Like Lionheart helmet, sure, everybody wants that, right? But if it's like leveling stuff, let the new players just have it. Who cares? Like, this drama is I want to say it's not that serious, right? This is not that serious. It's just I don't even know how to explain it. I don't think this drama is anything. I think this is drama over nothing. Yes, exactly. This is drama over nothing. It's stupid. This one is kind of silly. Like the pirate one, we got to learn his attitude and whatnot, and all he had to do was say, "My bad, guys," and GG, right? I don't... Is there anything like... What do they want? They just want to kill Yamdev? I don't know if this is like a death vote. This is not like a death thing in my opinion. If you cheated like Jinji and used the auction house, yes, kill your character. Right? That's cheating. You literally use the auction house to buy all your items. Kill your character. That I could push on. This one, I don't think it's that. Nor did I want Pirate Software to get banned, by the way. If you guys watched me from the start, I never wanted him to get banned. I wanted him to own up to it and make it up with Yamdev and be cool and stay in the guild and have fun. That's what I wanted, right? But he didn't want to own up to it. This case, I feel like it's resolved. This is not like a death thing. Let's move on. I can't move on because I gotta do this now. Since I had such a strong stance on the pirate thing, I want people to understand, like, not coming from a biased POV. I do like Yamdev, and like what Soda said, I didn't have any bad interactions. So maybe I can be a little bit biased, but I'm explaining myself. Like, does he really need to die for this? Like, he's giving all the item. He won SOJ. Like, he doesn't need to kill himself. Right? I don't want to just excuse this and move on. Since I covered most of the WoW stuff, I feel like I have to cover it or people are going to be not happy about that, right? I will say it's a lot of problem from the undead rulership. I think they just had a bad ruler. We've seen the history. Could Yamdev have been nice about it? Yes. Did he say a little bit of a mean thing? I will say he said some mean things. It's not too mean. He did call them freak. It was kind of funny. Soda laughed too because he knows it's true. Undeads have been freaky. Soda is at the drama part now? Okay.
And if you just
Not
bet,
sorry, wide.
Let me speak. And if you just bet a lot of gold for an item, it's not gonna make you more valuable for the item. I think if someone actually earns an item, he deserves it.
I missed too much. I feel like if I watch it now, I'm not gonna understand the context because he's been watching and I haven't been watching. Do you still want to watch it anyways? Yo, Manimo, thank you for the 5 sub. And you, Tanny, with the 10-month sub. Appreciate it, my man. Not a death. Yeah, let's say punishment is fair. I think punishment is fair. You could give him like a weak aura and make him like drink whatever Soda likes to make smoothie of.
Biggest cringe thing I've ever heard in my life.
Real cool. I hear you.
Yeah, but we wanted to split the gold so people could get mounts and stuff.
Our Lord and Savior Yamato is going to be the one to tell us who deserves it. Okay, go on.
Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
Lord and Savior. Okay.
Let's hear him out. We're not saying we agree to it, but let's hear him out. Let's hear what he has to say.
But
I mean, I've already said that.
How would you decide, Yamato? How would you decide who is worthy of?
I wanted to look who's actually bidding gold and how much gold, and then I'm gonna look at it, and then I'm gonna decide.
So you want us to do the GDKP anyways?
I mean, that's what you're gonna do anyway, no? Like, no matter what I say, so...
No, we canceled it because you took the loot, actually. What are you saying?
The GDKP was Sodako wanted, right?
Wait, I don't understand. Does English not translate to I can't do the GDKP unless I have the items in my inventory? What are you on?
How can you not?
Okay,
you
we're
can just like let
kind of an offensive tone here.
He doesn't understand what a GDKP is. So for those of you that don't know how it works, basically, every person who showed up to this meeting is going to walk away with gold. Every single person. But you have to calculate how many people are in the raid, and the add-on has to basically calculate other stuff. It does a split for how many people are there. Sardako's, and I like this, I do,
Okay.
But I don't think it's the best solution regardless. But Sardako wants to reward people for showing up to the meeting. Simply just for showing up. And everyone will get the gold. But the add-on that does all the calculations for it, he does need the items in his bag. That's how the add-on kind of works.
Okay.
We're undead.
Yamato,
we use gutter speak, first of all. Secondly,
Hold on.
But like, let's say all the gear sold for a total of, people bought the gold for 1,500, or everything was sold total 1,500 gold. Okay, 1,500 gold will now be split amongst everyone. I guess you could do this without an add-on, but I mean, Sardako's ran GDKPs. He does it with a fucking add-on.
how would you like us to throw our hats in the ring?
Yamato, can we roll the?
Should we just type 1 or something?
The last low level gear piece.
GDKP is against TOS, by the way. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that you couldn't do GDKPs with random auction house items in Brill.
This is different.
I thought that was only
This is
for
different.
raids like
yeah,
AQ
raids not
and
allowed. This is fine.
Molten Core and
This
things
is
like
fine.
that. But maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong. You're correct. That was stupid.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Let it correct. All right, guys. I'm
Keep
out.
going.
I'm sorry.
yes
This
or
is
no?
too embarrassing.
All right, guys.
It's like
It's
actually
not good meeting.
unbelievable.
This is fucking See you later.
Good luck, Yamato. Good luck, man.
You call pirate an antisocial fuck and then you fuck over 50 people? Are you
Yeah, you
human
suck,
being,
dude.
bro?
Dude, he wants back on first page, man. Fuck off.
What?
Never comes to the meetings. Do you have no regard for other people's time?
Chad, just end the meeting, guys.
Yes,
Not
I
be
do.
corrupted by the power
I
of
actually
throw
do,
to
but I don't
first
have.
stone,
I don't
okay?
respect.
I didn't hear what she said.
All right. So you got people on the verge of, like, they're not happy. They're leaving the raid. They're dipping. They're over it. This is like the 9th time. There comes a point where you just got to say, I mean, if he was just raid, let's just fold. Like, bro, they're not. Someone left the guild.
Over this?
I mean, vibes are off. No one's having a good time. This sucks.
What?
Bro, just give
I
the
feel
items.
like it's not a big of
Why
a
is this
deal,
so hard?
man. Why are
I
people
guess
so
he did in the
greedy
end, but
and
why
what?
was it so difficult?
I actually do. I have not said
you
once. I'm not giving the items.
You had staff working in
Yeah, I can't listen to
hand.
five.
He says, I'm okay. He says, now he's annoyed. Yamato is saying, I never said once that I wasn't going to give the items. He just really wants to give it out his way.
Give it
can't listen
over.
to everyone talking.
The very
One-
thing you
one
preached
person.
against is the thing that you're doing right now. You're showing no
Guys,
humility.
Guys, I
in
could
front
give a
of
fuck
group
about
of
this. Honestly,
people
I
that
think
you've
it's good
committed to
content.
playing a game with.
But like,
You've committed to being
it's
a
the same
party
content
to.
every week.
The
Like,
content with all these
I'm trying to change it
right now is
up.
just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah, why does
Showing
Undead
no
fucking
respect
happens
to
every
anybody
week?
else Who has decided to show
Guys,
us this.
it's not Yamato we're speaking to. It is the demon that has possessed his brain, okay?
She's trying so hard to save it, bro. Bless your heart.
I really don't think Yamato cares.
You are cringe. Thank you. That's what I was going for. But bald and cringe.
Medic.
Here, everybody
I'm going
put
for
your hand
both.
on the staff of Jordan and start
What is
Jordan.
so
I can listen to you and you
Let's
like all
exercise
randoms
him.
and that we don't matter.
Can you please put
I
bald
get a
and
point,
cringe when you
Yamato.
insult me?
I got
I'm going for
some leveling
both.
to do, pal.
Yes.
Everyone that,
There it is.
everyone that
Can we get
wants
some
an
bald and
item,
cringe in the chat, please?
Okay?
everyone that wants an item,
Can I get some bald and cringe?
Item. Can we just roll it like we were doing
everyone
all the
that wants
rest,
an
and then
item,
we can worry
everyone
about
that
the
wants
other
an
one?
item says which item
There it
he
is.
wants. And then I'm gonna look.
There
what's
it
going on.
is.
Simple.
Bro,
Yes,
I'm
but our
here
Lord
to
and
roll on
Savior.
behalf of my.
We're farming
on
right
behalf
now.
of my roommate, like it's a staff of Jordan, dude. Not a level 60 item. Like,
Yeah.
can we just roll?
Thank
on that?
you.
The low
Okay,
levels can
elemental
be-
wand or staff? I'm new.
I
Handsome and smart. Where's that
honestly
bullshit? Get that out of here.
This, and you should just not even talk to him. Only take the item.
I think I'm done watching this, and I don't want you guys to go through the chat. I think we just see what Tyler says tomorrow, and we'll resume tomorrow, yeah? I don't think this is gonna go anywhere anyways. Soda already talked it through. We learned what happened, right? The lady got to speak about it. Yamdev got to speak about it. Soda listened to both of them patiently. I'm sorry for Soda to having to deal with these stuff, but this is what guild leaders do, guys. That's what happens. Hopefully the most fair thing happened and everybody's happy at the end. That's what I want. If Shh. If this doesn't get resolved here, we're gonna have another pirate thing going on, okay? So this is hopefully tomorrow everything gets cleared, guys. Can we not have this like what is going on? Undeads, get a fucking grip! Undeads, man! Oh. Yamdiff is gonna quadruple down. I mean, the thing is, I can't be mad at him or anything because he gave out all the loot and he won the Staff of Jordan role, right? And the all core, he understood it as Soda giving it to him. Sure, you know what? If he wants to be excused, like I said, just give the item away. And I think the death vote is silly. I do. I think he should just get a punishment for like weak aura sound effect, those original one that Soda had planned. I think that should be the punishment, right? He's given the items, and they just voted to kill him anyways. Like, what is going on? It's not. Yeah, this is not a death scenario. Like Jinji, 100%. Dude, I always think like when I'm like, kill you. He deserved to kill that character because he used the auction house as cheating, right? Is this the angle same as that? I don't think it's that deep. I really don't.